We have this concept in our minds, and I think it stems from what is not a bad tradition, but I think it stems from a tradition. But we have this concept in our minds that we have to bless food before we eat it. And so, if you're sitting down with a group of Christians and the food is presented on the table and you start eating, your neighbor looks over at you and like, we haven't said the blessing. We haven't blessed the food. And I'm not saying that it's wrong to pray before you eat. There is no commandment in the Torah to pray prior to your meal. There is a commandment in the Torah in Deuteronomy chapter 8 to pray or to give a blessing after the meal, I should say. Maybe pray is not even the exact technical term there, but to give a blessing after the meal. So, do I think it's wrong if you want to pray before you eat? No, I don't think it's wrong if you want to pray before, during, and after. But the commandment is only to bless after the meal. And what we're blessing after the meal is not the food. We're blessing the Creator for the food. It's the Creator that gives us the good land to be able to work and to produce fruits and vegetables, and the grass that He causes to grow for the cattle. And so the cattle eat the grass, and the female cows produce the milk, and then we slaughter the cows or the goats or the sheep for food. This is food based in Torah. The Torah defines what food is. Yahweh defines what food is in His instruction manual. So we bless the Creator for the food. If we're following the dietary instructions in Scripture, then the food is blessed because Yahweh has given it as food. The food is already sanctified. We're not making the food more food or more realized to be edible because of our prayer. Okay, we're blessing Yahweh at the end of the meal, thanking Him for the food. And so I just wanted to make this quick video just to remind us that it's in our minds, have you blessed the food? No, the food's already blessed. We're blessing the Creator. We need to ask, have you blessed Yahweh? Have you given thanks to the Father for the food that we just ate? So if you sit down for a meal, I'm studying a lot about the dietary laws lately, so you'll probably get a lot of videos that intertwine there with the dietary laws. But so if we sit down to a meal and we have, like pork over here, a ham sandwich, made with pork, or if we have like fried shrimp over here, and we say, well, let's bless the food, you can't bless what's on your plate because it's not food biblically. Yahweh, the Creator, never designated shrimp, catfish, pork as food. And so you can't bless what Yahweh has cursed in relation to it not being food. That doesn't mean that a pig or a catfish or a shrimp doesn't have any purpose. They're all good creations of Yahweh, but you can't bless it and turn it into food. That would be like trying to, I'm not trying to be vulgar here, but that would be like trying to say a blessing, for a man to say a blessing over his neighbor's wife before he lays with her, or for you to say a blessing over this bunch of grapes that you're about to steal from Publix. No, that doesn't make any sense. You can't bless something that Yahweh has cursed. So when we sit down to eat, if you want to pray before your meal and thank Yahweh, that's fine. Just remember, if it's food scripturally defined, you're not commanded to pray before you eat, but you are commanded to bless Yahweh. Blessed art thou, O Yahweh, who gives us these great things, these great benefits, satisfies our mouth with good things, restores our youth, gives us vitality, gives us strength with the food that you have given us from the ground and from the cattle, from the animals. We bless Yahweh for the food, the King of the universe. It's my thought for today. Have a great one. Shalom.